Here we go again. This is actually my second time recording this voice over because I was not satisfied with the first time. I do not know how to greet you when I start a video, but this is a video of me painting, of me playing with colors, with shapes, of me eating dates, of me, just me, basically. It's also an exploration of the fear that I have of speaking to the world. A fear that I have of expressing myself and putting myself out there, and this is the exact reason why I'm doing it. I never thought I'd be out here making YouTube videos. I never did. I mean, I knew it, but before we get all philosophical, I want to explain kind of what I'm doing here. I had a painting ready, which you will see in a little bit. Yes, so you see there's a canvas stuck to this bigger painting, which I'm just making the base layer, which is a diluted formula of, I was gonna say olive oil painting, diluted formula, first layer, which once it's dry, will go in with a thicker formula of oil paint. If you want a more detailed tutorial on oil painting, I would be glad to film one for you, whoever might be watching. And here I am just, doing the little background. And you will see in a second, I will take off this for this little canvas, this loose canvas. It's not on a stretcher. It's just me preparing to work on 3 different things at the same time. It makes no sense. This sentence makes no sense. But you see how I'm taking it off because I'm gonna let it dry so I have another painting to work on tomorrow. Because I do not like to have only one thing to work on. So this painting that you see now, and this is a 3rd painting I'm working on. So 3 projects at the same time is ideal for me because once I get sick of one, I just go to the next, which I'm doing the underlayer on that one as well. And the bigger painting behind, if you put it horizontally, it was meant to be a paysage, kind of mountains. But I realized I might not be a paysage painter. It just doesn't feel like authentic to me anymore. It was for a project that I didn't do at the end. So here I'm planning, kind of drawing out the face I want to make on top with my finger. Because I couldn't film it. I was in my world with my music, with my headphones, and I decided to just show you after. I made this face with white, and then I went in with the same colors as the background. Blue, yellow, red. I didn't use yellow actually yet. I'm planning to do a lot of details in yellow. And this is not the finished painting. This is just the end result of my work session today. And I only worked for about an hour and a half. And then I just proceeded to do a happy little dance. And this is where I'm kind of going to get a little bit vulnerable and say that I honestly never thought I would be doing this on the internet. Since I was a little girl, talked to the camera. That didn't exist. I'm getting distracted. I always pretended there was a camera. I always pretended I was doing YouTube when I was doing my makeup or when I was doing whatever. I always was explaining what I was doing. Partly because I always wanted a little brother, a little sister, which I never had. I always had a big brother, but I have an older brother, but we're not very close. So I always wished for a companion of sorts. But for some reason, the YouTube dream and the posting videos of myself on the internet kind of felt like a truth. Like the truth of it felt like the truth was that it was never going to be possible and that for my whole life I would have to pretend. So now it feels like I have to catch up with the world in a way. I'm opening up, and I don't have to, I want to. I'm opening myself up to myself, and in this way I can open myself up to the world. And here I just felt like doing my lipstick and putting some makeup on to talk to the camera, which at the end I'm just doing a voiceover because I was having a lot of fun with my music on and just enjoying myself, really. I don't know what it is about talking to a camera that's so nerve-wracking. Already doing a voiceover is quite, and I don't know what it is about, what is so different about me doing a voiceover and me sending a voice note to my friend. Well, the thing is, I know that the voice note to my friend will only be listened by my friend, and my voiceover of my video will be perceived by more than 10 people. Which is, we always think about views like, oh, only got 20 likes, it only got 11 likes, but someone said once, I don't remember who, imagine 20 people looking at you in your room, applauding you or whatever, telling you they like your work. That's quite something, no? That's actually quite overwhelming. So I'm doing this for myself, honestly. Obviously, likes and views are something that feeds the ego, sure. And I do want to reach out to people. As I said, is this gonna film me? I'm doing this for myself, first and foremost. It is beautiful for me to see how posting videos of myself online, talking my little heart out, seemed like it was like a categorical truth of impossibility. It was like a big no from myself, like I've put this big heavy rock on my soul, which is nonsense, because if there is a desire, I guess it's supposed to be there. It's supposed to take place. Someone needs to see it. I put castor oil on my nose, and it feels like there was this categorical no from myself to myself to post videos, and to see that I now don't even doubt myself to do it. Like, there is fear, there is cringe, whatever it is that I'm feeling when I speak to a camera. There is an uncomfortable feeling, but okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna take these babies by the hand and I'm going to walk on into your screens. There is something so healing for me in this. And this is why I'm saying that I'm not doing it for anyone else but me. But while I do it for me, I do it for someone else. This is the example I gave when I was going through a very hard depression, and I got out of it, thank God. When I was in these deep, dark holes, YouTubers like Hitomi Mochizuki, Lea's Field Notes, Purple Palace, Anya, who else? They were so vulnerable on camera. They were speaking about, and all of them are different, but the point is vulnerability and exposing yourself to the world. And this thing that you're doing for yourself, someone might need it at that moment. When I watched those videos, when I was in these deep, dark places, I felt so nurtured. I felt so at peace. I felt like there was still hope. They gave me, it was like a little light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, okay, this is possible. It's not the end. This is what I want. This is what I want. When I saw a woman in community that was represented in those videos, for example, when I saw them speaking about whatever happened in their life. So when I do this for myself, I'm allowing myself to be, and it feels like I'm catching up with myself. Okay? Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.